Hello, and welcome back to Final Fantasy Type-0.
Return to Oblivion.
Chapter 4 time. Everybody's still alive, I think.
Sorry to keep you. Effective immediately, you lot have been remanded to my charge. You're safe now.
You didn't come all the way to Milites just to confirm our identities and pick us up, did you?
Chancellor Kalia is in Milites for negotiations, on a long-term truce with the Empire. I am here as his attendant. As I am also your commander, it is my duty to brief you and give you instruction.
Commander, permission to speak freely.
What is it?
The Consortium must have known about our mission. Why would they agree to peace talks?
Because the Consortium had no reason to refuse. The Empire offered to make sweeping concessions.
But we succeeded in destroying their weapon prototype. They're just trying to stall for time!
The Empire made their proposal before you accomplished your mission. You didn't receive word because we were not able to contact you.
Does the Consortium honestly believe that the Empire has no ulterior motive?
Whatever the other side may have in mind, once the treaty is drawn up and signed, this war will be over. Any further questions? It will be some time before the peace negotiations conclude. I'm sure you're all exhausted from the operation. You may stay the night here and return to Rubrum tomorrow. You are on leave until tomorrow afternoon, with permission to move freely outside the military zone. It's not every day you get to visit the Militesi Imperial capital. Why not take a look around?
Yes, we will.
Don't forget, you are cadets. Make good use of your time. That is all.
There is no need for formalities here. Be at ease. Yes. Indeed.
You're the Queen of...
I beg your pardon. I am Andoria Kaya Tronka from Futurio. I have come to Milites on behalf of Concordia to take part in the negotiations.
Wow! Not so loud!
Queen of Concordia? Oh, you serious, yo? I didn't think she ever left her castle, hey?
I bet only a handful of people outside the kingdom have ever seen her.
Your Majesty, what brings you to see us?
Yes, I know. You oppose the ceasefire.
No, Yes. I don't think it's right. The Empire invaded Rubrum and defiled our crystal. How can we possibly ally with them now?
Your thoughts are at odds with the will of the crystals.
But we've sworn fealty to the crystal. And we have never betrayed that oath. How can you say that we're at odds with the crystal?
There are friends of mine who inform me of what the crystals are thinking. I was chosen by the dragons, and so my heart is united with theirs. The dragons are manifestations of the crystals. Ergo, Our hearts are united with the crystals.
Are you saying that the crystals want this truce?
Look at the full picture. What the crystals wish for is balance among them. A world as it should be. In equilibrium. Certain fates cannot be achieved through bloodshed. If you fail to understand that, then you will bear the burden of Phoenix.
And why are you telling us all of this?
That is because you, as I have seen it, are the final cogs.
Oh.
May the path you follow be bright and...
Be bright and what?
So, why did she come here again?
Machina, at the very end, what did the Queen say to you?
Well, I'm not really sure. Something about a choice. It didn't make any sense.
But what does she mean by balance? Are we supposed to just sit back and do nothing?
How are we just supposed to accept that what she says is in fact the will of the crystals? You know, I can't talk to dragons. But if the crystals don't want a war, then what exactly is it that we're fighting for?
I guess I'll take a look around. Like everyone else. It can't hurt to know your enemy. Okay. I only get 12 hours here. Report to me before you leave the hotel. We may be under ceasefire, but that doesn't mean you're free to do whatever you'd like. See, I'm not sure if I'll leave here if I can come back.
What's up?
It's plain as day that Realm isn't feeling well, so why won't she admit it? Doesn't she know that all I want to do is help her?
Let's do it.
I thought we were strong, but that white tiger Lucia, that Togura, now he was powerful. Compared to him, I've got a long way to go.
What's up?
The commander said we're free to tour the city, but I can't say the thought of exploring the filthy Imperial capital sounds terribly appealing to me.
Let's do it.
I'm a little tired.
You don't look so good. You should get some rest. I'll stay here with you.
That's okay. You wanted to see what's out there, didn't you? But thanks. You're still the kind Machina I always knew.
Not really. It's just that looking around Milites won't fix anything. That's all.
Uh-oh. Are you blushing?
If you're healthy enough to tease me, then you're fine.
I'll just take a little break here.
Yeah. I'll rest for a bit, too.
Might turn the names off now. Actually.
What's up?
It's plain as day.
Let's
Yada
do
yada
it.
yada.
What's up? Let's do it.
Can I help you?
Don't go fretting over me now. I suppose my body's just not used to breathing in all this Militesi air, that's all. We've been scampering around the battlefield so often as of late that it feels a touch odd to finally be able to relax.
What's the matter?
Have you had a gander at the town yet? The architecture's actually rather impressive.
I don't like it one bit. We were just in the thick of it. And now suddenly, here we are, on standby, stuck in the middle of enemy territory? This has got to be the stupidest order ever! Hey.
Oh, did you come all the way over here just to exasperate my irritation? How thoughtful of you.
What?
It's really touching to see two sworn enemy leaders shaking hands and making up. I give it until sundown.
What's up?
Friend or foe, it's all the same in my eyes. Just let me know when I'm allowed to start going to town on Imperial troopers again. Ah, Sice. Sice really does give me some lightning vibes. Lightning from Final Fantasy 13.
Hey.
Can I help you?
I got super scared when they brought us here after they called a ceasefire. At first, I thought they were tricking us, but there's no way a room this cushy could be a trap.
Wanna play?
You'd think they just say bye-bye and let us go home to academia, but I guess they're not allowed to let us leave Malitz until somebody important says it's okay.
Can I help you?
I'm just glad the commander showed up when he did. If we had been held in custody any longer, I bet Ninesy would have gone all, I'm gonna break stuff, yo.
Wanna play? What's wrong? You're all pensive.
I was just wondering, why did they want to give us this room?
Hmm?
Observe our surroundings, Sync. The barred windows, the guarded exits.
Maybe it's a guest room. There's running water in here. It's nice.
Perhaps.
If the peace negotiations don't go well, they got us here trapped. And we're in a tough situation.
Hi.
Queen Andoria, not only governs the kingdom of Concordia, but she also serves the Azure Dragon Crystal. Having such a variety of responsibilities must be rather tiring.
I'm busy. Please make it quick.
If memory serves, the Queen is said to possess the ability to converse with wyverns. Primus Lassie may have strength, but I find the powers of Secundus Lassie infinitely more intriguing.
Hi.
Many of our classmates were astonished to hear Lassie was governing an entire nation, but such a regimen is not without precedent. After all, the Laurentian king too was a Lassie.
I'm busy. Please make it quick.
Machina, do you have a sec? The commandant wants to speak with you. The commandant? But what could he want with me? Your guess is as good as mine. Only one way to find out, then.
I understand you wanted to talk to me?
Well, I thought long and hard about whether I should inform you of this or not. And perhaps I may regret doing so, considering the current circumstances.
Sir, what is this about?
It's about your brother. I understand that you're not satisfied with the information you've received about his death. I've been informed that you've recently made inquiries, pertaining to your brother's death?
I can't find any records about the mission my brother was on that day.
As I'm sure you've guessed by now, he was killed in the line of duty while completing a top-secret mission.
My brother on a top-secret mission?
Class Zero's involvement in the Capital Liberation Campaign was highly classified. Even I didn't know until the last minute. Therefore, it suddenly became necessary to dispatch a liaison between Class Zero and Operation HQ. The liaison that was chosen turned out to be your brother.
That's why he was so far out on the front lines?
Yes. Your brother died because of Dr. Aracia and Class Zero. You could even go so far as to say they were the ones who killed him. He was originally assigned to a different mission, but Class Zero took him for their own use and sent him to his death. It was unnecessary. Your brother didn't have to die.
They killed my brother?
Okay, that's a stretch.
Class Zero and the Doctor's objectives remain a mystery to us. That is why we assigned you there, to monitor their actions. But to think there was such a connection between you and Class Zero. If it is too hard on you to be with them and fulfill your mission, I'll pull some strings to get you assigned to a different class. Of course, then it will fall to Rem Tokimia alone to monitor them.
No! Please wait! I can't leave Rem alone with them. I mean, for one thing, I don't think Rem could spy on her own classmates. She's too kind-hearted for that. I'll remain on my assignment in Class Zero.
Oh, such courage. Just what I'd expect from Kunagiri's brother. If you see anything suspicious, report it right away.
Right. Brother, I swear to you, they took you away from me, but I will become stronger than any of them. I lost you, and my memories of you. But I will never lose Rem. I will protect her, no matter what.
I'm not sure if that guy only told Machina that just to get him more against Class Zero, or if he truly believes all that himself. I'm gonna go with the former. I think he knows what he's doing. He's trying to get Machina riled up on Class Zero because he knows that'll best help him in finding out more about Class Zero and trying to get rid of them, I guess, because it's kind of obvious he doesn't like Class Zero. And I think he just doesn't like them, he just doesn't trust them. He doesn't trust the Doctor, and maybe he's got a point. A couple hours ago, we were practically at each other's throats, and now you just waltz right over and skip up a conversation and strike up a conversation. You've got a lot of nerve. You think that just because they call ceasefire, we're all friends and everything's square? Ha! You've got another thing coming then. You killed my brothers. They were fighting in this war. You killed them. You bastard. We can never take back the lives you stole from us. Ugh! Screw this ceasefire.
What is it?
Boy, am I glad to see you guys. I was sure that you were being being locked up somewhere. Hey, if you need any supplies, I'll be happy to sell you some of mine. It's all military issue though, so just don't go telling anyone you got it from me, okay? If anyone asks, you didn't get anything from me. Wait, are you seriously the Dominion cadets everyone's talking about? But you're nothing but a group of little kids. We're barely done with diapers, and they're already drafting you and sending you off to die? Man, I had no idea the Dominion was such a backward place. You're awfully calm for being stuck in enemy territory. Aren't you even a little scared? You think that just because they call it a ceasefire, yada yada? Alright, let's look and see how many other exclamation marks are around here. Because that's 3 right there, and that's all I'm going to be able to do if I do those 3. You've heard of our General Basthier, haven't you? I mean, he's only the most talented Magitech armor pilot in all of Malitz. I wonder why someone with the General's unsurpassed skills and noble upbringing would have made his mark a little sooner. In any case, Marshal Alstein discovered the General one day, and the rest is history. His Excellency truly has an eye for talent. I wonder why someone with the General's unsurpassed skills and noble upbringing wouldn't have made his mark a little sooner. I wonder if that's foreshadowing something. Maybe there is a good reason why someone with unsurpassed skills and noble upbringing didn't make his mark a little sooner. Gotta believe that's the case. So, this is the infamous Militesi Empire. A whole lot different than I imagined.
What is it?
Reading about a place ain't nothing compared to seeing it with your own 2 eyes.
What?
Still, they may have their fancy technology, but I'd say we're more cultured. Just my 2 cents. By the way, I've come to realize that there's 14 Class 0 members, 14 party members, just like how Final Fantasy VI has a maximum of 14 party members in the game. I'm sure that's mostly a coincidence, but I just thought that was kind of neat. Hey, which way back to the hotel? This place is like one giant labyrinth, yo.
What?
Everything looks the same. I can't tell gray sky from dirty pavement in this concrete jungle, yo.
Hey, you eat yet?
And what's with all these soldiers everywhere, yo? They don't look like much of a welcome wagon. I heard that you Dominion demons were wandering around the capital, but here you are, in the flesh. Looks like the rumors were true after all. I can barely feed my son, but I just thank my lucky stars he isn't forced to march. I said you teenage mercenaries have got it way worse than he does. Look, I don't have anything more to say to a bunch of Reds. Just get out of here, will ya? You Reds have got it good. I bet you've never had to suffer a day in your life. Starvation isn't just an aching in your stomach, it eats away at your heart. Marshal Alstein promised that if we win this war, no one in Malitz will ever go hungry again. I sure hope he's right. Personally, I don't have a problem with you Reds, but if we don't take what we can from you, then our people are going to keep suffering, and I don't want to see that. Your Red leaders must be mad to send a bunch of kids like you to fight on the front lines, and you say we're the inhumane ones. I'm amazed you kids can keep I'm amazed you kids can keep from losing your minds out there in the field. Is this really the life you want to live? You Brits criticize us for dropping the Ultima Bomb, but at least we aren't raising our children to be a bunch of cold-blooded killing machines. I remember going up against those 4 champions of yours back in the day. You know, you kids remind me of them in a lot of ways. You'd think that I wouldn't be able to forget any of them after how fiercely they fought, but I can't remember any of their faces, save for that boy with the cold eyes. Guess that means the rest are gone. I don't really know why, but I'm glad that he made it out alive. This is kind of cool. I kind of like this part of the game. I like in the other military members, the grunts' point of view of what's going on. Your cadets may be treated like kings back at the little school of yours, but this is Milites. You brats don't get any privileges here. I bet they serve you a nice hot meal every time you murder one of our own men out there. Our kids would kill for a hot meal every once in a while, you know that. Why don't you just go back to your own country? You don't belong here. Damn it. Hope I didn't go too far here.
Who was that?
That's an intel officer.
What would a Rubrum intel officer be doing here?
I was pondering very much the same thing. Perhaps he too is accompanying the Chancellor.
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Let's go.
Okay.
Is that Section 4?
Marshal Alstein chose the path of war in order to save our wanting White Tiger Crystal. Everything he decides is for the good of our nation. All hail our benevolent leader. I had my misgivings over the ceasefire with Rubrum, but if Marshal Alstein decided this should be so, then I will not question his wise judgment. Armistice or no armistice, the Militesi Empire will reign supreme. Prepare yourself. Lady Quinme was a great admirer of Marshal Alstein's. It was thanks to her brilliance that we were able to complete development on the Marshal's ingenious crystal jammer. She was not only intelligent, but compassionate too. I suppose she still maintained a strong human consciousness, seeing as she had only been on the sea for a short time. She was quite different from Lord Nimbus in so many ways. She will be missed. Lady Quinme, may your soul find the respite it deserves. I still don't know if she's dead or not. I mean, you would think she's dead because she, the mech she was operating blew up when she was inside of it. But it seemed like to me, because Sid was talking about her later on, like saying they don't need her anymore or something, but the way I took it, when he said that it sounded like he was just, it kind of sounded like he was implying she was still alive, but maybe not. I'll talk to you last. Let me make sure I don't know. Nah, I can't talk to you last. The cadets from the Dominion are... The cadets from the Dominion you are, yes? You talk like Yoda. The cadets from the Dominion you are, yes? Bearing word from Her Royal Highness Queen Andoria, I have come. Her full potential, one of you must attain. Such is her wish. To Her Majesty's request, you will... acquisize? No. I tried to do like a female Yoda there, but I don't think I did a very good job. Max out one cadet's attack for Clemente. To its highest level, one classmate's strength you must raise. The worth in you the queen perceives to see I do desire. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that, but I'll accept it anyway. Disappoint not, Her Royal Highness. Just as Her Majesty predicted, upon our arrival to Ingram, your answer she had already foretold. All knowing our fair Queen Andoria is. Alright, there's some soldiers with exclamation marks on top of their heads. But I can only do 3 more, and I think there's exactly 3 exclamation marks on top of my fellow Class 0 comrades' heads. So why would I choose these soldiers over the Class 0 cadets? You slaughter legions of my comrades, and then you stroll around these streets like a bunch of camera-toting tourists. You've got a lot of nerve. Don't give me any of that, but we're just teenagers, garbage. You're a bunch of conniving, cold-blooded killers. That's what you are. What are you still doing here? Go back to your own country, or at least get the hell out of ours.
This isn't the time to chat.
Infiltrating that Magitech armor factory was bad enough, but to think that now we're being held in the Militesi capital. I know they called a ceasefire, but it still doesn't feel right being in the least. Sure, the Chancellor and the Commander may be here with us, but I can't get comfortable in enemy territory. You remember how tough that Lassie we fought at the factory was, right? It was a lot tougher than the one we fought back at Academia during the Liberation. I guess that just goes to show how much stronger the Primus Lassie are than their Secundus counterparts. We got lucky they called the ceasefire when they did.
What's up?
Just make sure you're back at the hotel on time.
This isn't the time to chat. What is this? Well,
Machina? What are you doing here?
Oh, nothing.
I bet you're thinking about what the Queen told you.
That's none of your business.
Man, what's eating him? What?
What's got into Machina?
You okay?
He wasn't acting like himself. He seemed so cold.
Hey.
I can imagine that our encounter with that Lassie and the sudden turn of events would leave him frustrated, but still.
You okay? Gil, for your thoughts?
Oh. This is our first time in Milites, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's deja vu. I just feel like I know this place.
Maybe you saw a picture at the Crystarium.
No. I'm not Queen. I don't read stuff.
You should at least read our mission briefs.
Interesting. I swear, this place feels so familiar. It's more than just seeing the same things. It's like I've experienced all of this before.
Hey, how you doing?
Like I've stood in this spot at this exact same moment. You know what I mean? Don't you?
What?
Oh, what am I saying? There's no way a kid like you would get something so complicated. I should talk to Mother about it. She'll understand for sure.
Hey!
Please don't bring time travel and shit into this.
Not to give the Empire credit, but this is some town, huh?
How do you mean?
Well, the Empire doesn't use magic in daily life like we do in the Dominion. But then, how did they build a city like this?
I get Demic vibes from this guy.
Well, yeah, I get your point, but still.
Before we came here, Queen told me that MAs also use power drawn from the crystal and convert its magic-like properties into energy.
Oh.
So in a way, you can say this land was built with the power of crystals, just like ours was.
Yeah, that does make sense. You and Queen are so smart.
Yeah, that guy's starting to remind me of Demix from Kingdom Hearts. Too bad he doesn't wield a sitar. Dude, I wish. I think I've said this before. I wish Days was kind of like this game. Like, I wish there was more to this game. I feel like this game... I'm decently enjoying this game. I think this game is turning out to be a pleasant surprise. For the most part. I'm not saying it's one of the best Final Fantasy games there is, but I think I'm enjoying this game more than I thought I would. But it feels like this game could have spent some more time in the oven. And they could have fleshed it out more. And it could be so much more of a better game if they did. I'm just, man, imagining if 358 over 2 days. Imagining if this game was like this and you could just play as all 14 of the organization 13 members, 14 party members just like this game, and you can switch between them and play as each organization member with their special attributes and their special weapons and do special attacks with each one. Like, that would be so badass.
What's up?
There are a lot of soldiers here, and I think they're watching us.
Well, of course. I mean, sure, a ceasefire's in place. But to them, Having us here is like having rogue MAs on the loose.
I guess.
Take care of it.
What was that?
I don't know. To the Concordians, we must be like a dragon without a rider.
Yeah.
Wait, you're those Dominion cadets. What are you doing here? What are you doing out here? Isn't it about time for you to head back to the hotel? I bet your little friends are all worried sick about you walking around Ingram. Why don't you go and give them some peace of mind? I had no idea you were just a bunch of kids. It doesn't matter anyway. Not my problem. Don't talk to me. I'm on duty, scram. No matter what you do, no matter what you do, you'll always be a red. Wait, are you seriously the Dominion cadets everyone's talking about? But you're nothing but a group of little kids. Alright, that's the same old dialogue. You've got guts, kid, coming over to talk to one of your sworn enemies. Or are we so far beneath you cadets that we aren't even worthy of being called enemies? Go ahead, mock us all you want, Reds. You'll get yours soon enough. Go crawl back into the hellhole you crept out of, Red Demon. You should just be thankful that I'm forcing myself to obey these ceasefire orders right now. My memory's shot full of holes because of you. My memory's shot full of holes because you murdered anyone who ever meant anything to me. What are you doing snooping around here for? Mind your own business, Red Brats. I ought to hate you for murdering my family and friends, but you're just a bunch of kids. I actually just feel sorry for you. That Kalia Civil is a filthy hypocrite. He wears the mask of a saint, but then he deploys you poor kids to the front lines. It makes me sick. I will say that the whole plot line of the crystals make it to where when people die, you forget about them. Like, I just don't... Like, I don't love that. I just gotta say, that's not... That's a plot line that I don't think is really that cool. Like, it's fine. Like, whatever. It's just something that doesn't make me go like, oh shit, that's cool. That's something cool about the plot.
Hello, Kupo. Mog and Orderly Arya are still on duty, so we're here to back you up, Kupo. Talk to Mog if you would like to use Academia facilities, Kupo.
I don't know.
Help you?
Kupo?
Interesting. So they got something here for me to grind if needed. So shit's about to go down, I think.
What is it?
Here's a piece of advice for you, kid. You don't have to be strong to win a war. You just gotta be smart. Then again, you poor punks probably haven't decided a damn thing for yourselves. They just breed you and raise you into human weapons to do their bidding. And then, once your magic runs dry, you're worthless to them. They just use you and throw you out like that. And they say we're the cruel ones. Aren't you Dominion kiddies supposed to be having story time at the hotel or something? Look, chatting with you isn't part of my orders. You can find someone else to talk with. The ceasefire isn't gonna last. Milites and Rubrum will never really see eye to eye. Marshal Alstein is such a brilliant strategist. His plans are always flawless. We can't afford to make any mistakes. Let's make Marshal Alstein proud. If anything, we've definitely got a geographical advantage. We entrust you with a really important mission. Don't mess it up. We've entrusted you with a really important mission. Don't mess it up. Well, what is this important mission? What are y'all up to? Got the geographical advantage. I have a feeling y'all are planning to do something that's not in our best interest. Not in Rubrum's best interest. Not in Class Zero's best interest. And y'all are talking about it right in front of me. Are y'all stupid? I'd even go so far as to say the future of Orient is riding on this mission. You probably don't know this area too well, so why not check the map back at the hotel? I'm getting a little nervous. Shake it off, shake it off. All our watches are synchronized down to the millisecond. We all know the terrain like the back of our hands. What in Orient is that fluffy flying rat over there? Is that thing hostile? I bet it's some kind of shape-shifting magical weapon or something. I won't be fooled by any of your dirty trickery, red demons. Don't get any closer, or I might retch. Just the mere thought of having you Dominion scum soiling our beautiful capital makes me sick. All of your little friends have headed back to the hotel. Why don't you join them? Alrighty.
The robin has returned to the nest. I repeat, the robin has returned to the nest.
And they're gonna set this place on fire. Or something. You bastards. War crimes.
This feeling.
A crystal jammer?
An Imperial attack?
As I suspected, we've been sitting in their trap this whole time. You see...
Not now, Trey!
Oh.
Well, damn, they had us. I don't, you know. I guess they're trying to do this discreetly.
Chancellor and Krasimir!
Damn. Fucking bastards. Well, I guess that's why she was named Arya.
Visual! Seize them all!
Run for it. If we stay here, we'll suffer the same fate. Let's move on.
Damn, who shot her? Why did the person who shot her just... They didn't come after us. Let's try and use Shiva.
You are authorized to use firearms. Exterminate the targets!
You know what? We played right into the Empire's hand.
Damn, they're hitting hard.
We'll make our own way. Carve our own path.
Please stop!
Hey,
It's all you.
Cole?
You don't have to tell me.
Hey, you call?
It's up to you now. I got this. It's all you. You don't have to tell me. It's up to you now. I got this. It's all you. You don't have to tell me.
You know, all in all, it seems to be the best to use reserve members because that's how you get those SP points, and you can buy some really useful stuff with them. But if you don't use reserve members, you have your party members in more, and I guess that should be able to help level up your characters a little bit more. Codename is Publicity Stunt. What? What's this envelope in the top left corner?
It's up to you now. I got this.
Is there something I can do with that? Machina, how are you level 22? What the fuck? Wait, that's not... That's a reserve Machina? Yeah. Yeah.
all you.
You don't have to tell me. It's up to you now.
I got this. It's all you.
You don't have to tell me.
I got this one.
Well, I'm going to end this one here. Until next time.